Hello everyone, I'm Ted Barton. We are now closing out our third year of live coverage of the Junior Grand Prix. It has been yet again a wonderful experience in covering all the highs, lows, twists and turns of the athletes and coaches and their journey traveled. We saw competitors from over 50 countries, their cultures and languages shared by one common love of sport, and particularly figure skating. No question our sport is growing in participation and popularity, so we're thrilled to make it accessible to the world. Having been at every Junior Grand Prix event, every day in the rink, and every moment watched, there are some special images, emotions, and stories we'd like to share. Week 1 in Saint-Gervais, France, in ladies, a young 14-year-old Russian girl, Alina Zagatova, took to the ice and performed as if she had unlimited confidence and experience. Never a misstep or a wobble, simply cruised with speed and agility through her difficult technical elements and delivered a clean program, all with class and charm, earning her the second highest score in Junior Grand Prix ladies history, a 194.37. In men, the event was won by Roman Salveson of Russia, and a new young 14-year-old Russian boy, Ilya Skurda, sent notice of a new generation on the rise. But for me, there was a special moment coming from the fourth place finisher, Kevin Amoyes of France, skating in front of a hometown crowd. He was third after the short and had his eyes, mind, and heart set on a medal, preferably gold. The effort was great, the passion worn clearly on his shoulders, but all of this takes energy, and near the end, the tank was empty and not enough to cross the line onto the podium. His desire and expectations were wrapped in disappointment for all to see. Week 2 took us to Ostrava, Czech Republic, where skating seems to be a bit on the upswing. Along with numerous good coaches in the Czech Republic, it was nice to see recently retired Czech champion Thomas Werner giving back to the sport by working with some of the skaters and coaches. The youth is talented, and with solid coaching and encouragement from a successful role model, the future becomes bright, fueled by excitement, energy, and possibilities. The hometown fans were treated to the Junior Grand Prix pairs title from last year's World Junior Pairs champions Anna Deskova and Martin Bedar, the first Czech team to win the World Junior title. But not only that, in dance, the Czech Republic climbed onto the podium in the silver medal position with Nicole Kuzmish and Alexander Sinison. As with all federations, the volunteers, coaches, parents, and skaters all working to create some success, and it often takes time, but tastes great when it's finally served. Week 3 took us to another continent and into perhaps the hottest figure skating market on the planet. Yokohama, Japan provided not only excellent organization, but an audience that appreciated everything and everyone in skating. There were many wonderful skating highlights that week, but as fate would have it, and often does, we were brought back to the roots and reality of sport, the passion to participate. A young man from India, Krishna Se Raul Alluri, skated with the love and heart for our sport equal to that of the champions, but with significantly less skill. You see, he is primarily a roller skater and practices that sport 3 hours a day, but rarely gets onto the ice. He charmed the audience, he inspired his competitors, and he reminded us that despite odds, it is your own love, desire, and courage that fuels your actions in life. At the other end of the spectrum, an incredible, skilled, and young Korean boy in his first year of Junior Grand Prix, Jun Hwan Chai, surprised the skating world with a remarkable athletic performance, earning a huge 239.47, and perhaps marking his territory as the world prepares to go to the 2018 Winter Olympics on home soil. There's no question that the development of junior ladies skating worldwide is led by both Russia and Japan. Like great rivalries in any sport, success seems to breed success. In Yokohama, in front of a sold-out crowd, the Japanese ladies didn't disappoint. With immense pressure to deliver, they skated with speed and confidence, wanting to send a message to the rest of the world that this was their land and that they were determined to own the podium, and well, they did. Week 4 took us from one great skating nation to another, from Japan to Russia. The host city of Saransk did an exceptional job in hosting the 4th Junior Grand Prix, and once again, national skating pride fueled the results. With Russia taking all 4 titles, Alexander Samarin in men, Alla Loboda and Pavel Droitz in dance, Anastasia Mishina and Vladislav Murasev in pair, and just like the previous week in ladies, the podium was owned by the home country. Russian junior ladies provided the sweep of all 3 medals. Week 5 took us to the beautiful little city of Ljubljana, Slovenia, where there were 3 stories of note. In dance, the team of Lorraine McNamara and Quinn Carpenter of the United States continued their winning ways over the past 2 years, and even though it wasn't perfect, the quality of this team is such that it still topped the field. In men, Alexei Kuzhnoshin of the United States was determined to go all out in pursuit of qualifying for the Junior Grand Prix final. He started with a quad loop attempt and skated perfect from that point on. Exhausted and talking himself to the finish line, he was pleased with the effort and in the end experienced the thrill of victory and a ticket to the Junior Grand Prix final. Perhaps the highlight, though, was that of a 4-foot, 10-inch, dynamic, determined, and dazzling young Japanese skater, Rika Kihara, who delivered only the second triple axel in ladies' Junior Grand Prix history. And not only that, she kept calm and focused to skate the rest of the program clean. She earned a 194.24, only 13 100ths off the top score for the year. Week 6 landed us in the growing figure skating nation of Estonia, a beautiful facility and host of many figure skating events. For many, this was the second and most important competition if they were to qualify for the Junior Grand Prix final. In men, after the short, one of the favorites, Alexander Samarin of Russia, found himself in second, almost 5 points away from the leader, Vincent Zhao of the United States. Both are remarkable competitors and loaded with technical difficulty. Alexander skated first and laid down a superbly clean performance, knowing that was all he could do and that the title was in the hands of Vincent Zhao. As Vincent took to the ice, there was an air of confidence as this young man had been skating with such control. But on a second element, the quad Saokao, he pushed a little too hard and the ice shattered and he caught his heel and a hard fall. Left him fighting for every point throughout the program, but on this day and in this moment, it was not enough, and the goal of the Junior Grand Prix final moved from almost certainty to only a slim possibility. In ladies, it was once again extraordinary skating from Polina Terskaya of Russia, who flew over and above the ice, all with sensitivity and musical awareness beyond her years. She earned a 194.02 and became the third lady of the Junior Grand Prix to be in the 194 scoring range. Really quite remarkable. But perhaps the greatest upset of the Junior Grand Prix season was left for the discipline of pairs and the country of Australia. The team of Ekaterina Alexandrovskaya and Harley Windsor were sitting in third following the short and hoped to maintain that spot. Their focus and effort such that they skated a clean and strong performance while others did not. They delivered what they could and what they needed at the time they most needed it. The result? Gold, and the very first Australian gold medal on the Junior Grand Prix. And history was made. So, now we're in Dresden, week 7. Much has been decided, but there are still tickets to the Junior Grand Prix final on the table. It comes down to the skaters. Put it all on the ice, leave nothing to chance. It's sport, and it's exciting. Throughout these 7 weeks, these young people have inspired and entertained. They have reminded us of the strength and fragility of youth, and the purity and passion that fuels every day on the ice. Skaters, thank you for your efforts and emotions and your personal desires. In closing, I'd like to thank all the volunteers who hosted this series in 7 countries visited. The coaches who, even though it is their business, provided guidance and support in these developing years for these young people. To all the federations for their development goals which keep our sport growing, and a special thank you to the International Skating Union for its vision and forward thinking in providing an avenue for exposure of the Junior Grand Prix. It's been my honor to work with an incredible crew from Red Brick Sports and who bring you the images and tell the stories that inform, delight, and sometimes surprise us all. Professional in every sense, Alex Metzman, Tim O'Loughlin, Austin Boylan, Tom Worley, and executive producer Rob Dustin. We hope you enjoyed the coverage. We thank you for watching. For all of us here in Dresden, I'm Ted Barton. Goodbye, everyone.